This court holds you in contempt of court, therefore sentencing you to an extra 1 month community service at Mandai Wildlife Reserve to clean giraffe shit. Can you please introduce a show called Case Closed Season 3 with judges Munah and Kishan?
Sure. Close Season 3 is a debate show where judges Munah and Kishan lead discussions on various topics.
Hey, tell him never mind. Tell him never mind. Stop.
Feelings?
Welcome to Case Closed Season 3, where we uncover the truth and only the truth. I am Judge Munah.
And I'm Judge Kishan.
Every episode, I am joined by a guest judge and a claimant and defendant who will present their cases and make their arguments, and then it's up to us to come up with the final verdict.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notifications bell so you never miss any of our future content.
Ha! He did it, well
You
done!
did it. You made it. Sophie Lim has filed a case against Amarjit Singh, accusing him of causing delays and distress over a disagreement on AI collaborative tools for their thesis.
Wow.
She insists open source is the better choice,
Yeah.
while Amarjit argues that DeepSeek's superior machine learning algorithm outperforms it and sees Sophie's stance as a waste of time. This case underscores the need for AI regulation, yet still establishing progressiveness, particularly in areas such as machine learning structures and data security.
Any statements or accusations stated in this courtroom?
Wow, will be used against you.
It has
Unless
to be
they are
the
the
truth. And nothing but the truth. You understand or not?
Yes.
If not, nuggets here will see that you get it. You
Yeah.
get it? You mean, get it? Get it, huh?
I get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get it, huh?
Yeah, I understood that.
We don't have that kind of punishment here in the court.
Ready? Okay, state your name.
My name is Sophie Lim. I swear to tell the truth and only the truth in this courtroom.
Very good lah.
So serious.
Do we take the nugget back after?
Yes.
Okay, throw back.
Throw it back, yes.
Very good lah.
Okay, your turn.
Okay,
Please swear
take
your
your-
oath.
My name is Amarjit
Why you
Singh.
had to pause? You are guilty already.
Yes, he is guilty.
Are you
Oh my
too
God.
reliant on the AI?
No,
Come
no,
on.
it's just.
Exactly.
the oath.
Exactly.
Wait,
Oh my
wait,
God.
Order. Nobody asked you to talk.
It's been a while, Your Honor, since I had to say my.
No, just
Go
ask you
ahead.
to say your name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But my name is Amarjit Singh, and
I swear to tell the truth.
I swear to tell the truth and only the truth in this courtroom.
Okay.
Your Honor, it's with regret that I have to bring my academic matters to this court.
Yeah.
But my project mate is just not cooperative. He insists on using DeepSeek, which is an unregulated AI tool that has data privacy issues. I cannot let that jeopardize my final thesis. It's due in 5 days' time, and he still insists on relying on it. AI should just be a collaborative learning tool. We shouldn't over rely on it. We should do our due diligence. I just want to submit my final thesis project and graduate.
You're given one hammer, for example, and you're giving a better hammer, and you have to hammer a nail into the door, right? Which hammer will you go for? You will choose a better hammer, right?
Yes.
So the better hammer is DeepSeek, what? You know the DeepSeek allows you to seek deep. ChatGPT is what? You GPT a chat. You can't do that.
What does it mean to GPT a chat?
Exactly. It doesn't
Doesn't
mean
even
anything.
make sense. Oh my God.
But anyway, what I consider running, Your Honor, is DeepSeek,
Okay.
and what I consider strolling is ChatGPT.
Wow. I don't understand what
So, okay.
running. Okay.
So you have a deadline to meet in 5 days, but you are upset that he's using DeepSeek because it will breach your...
data
The
privacy.
privacy.
Unethical.
okay.
Okay, so you prefer to use open source like ChatGPT
And our own hard work.
and your own hard work.
That's very good.
correct.
I like that.
Whereas you
Running
want
away.
to only run with DeepSeek.
I only want to run with DeepSeek because it works.
How does DeepSeek pose a threat to data privacy and digital security?
There are actually a lot of countries that have banned DeepSeek because they are so
Indeed.
wary of their data privacy.
Such as?
issues. Korea,
Correct.
South Korea.
Australia,
Okay.
Canada.
Mm.
They are among the most technologically advanced countries. Wouldn't that be telling us
Including
something?
Taiwan and Netherlands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's still so many countries to quote. Shouldn't that be something that is worrying us about the usage of DeepSeek? So why should we be using something that is so threatening, so dangerous, just to complete a final thesis that we could rely on our own hard work?
Correct.
And he insists on using it, and it's just driving me nuts.
But
Yeah.
don't you use some sort of AI as well to do your work?
Your Honor, I do my due diligence. I always ensure that I cross-reference to different reliable sources, and then I use OpenAI to complement what I've done.
Okay.
So what are your reliable sources? Like where do you get them from?
The library.
Ah,
The library.
Ooh, I will take my book. I will read it. Ooh. Come on,
Harry Potter right
What's the meaning of this word? What's the meaning?
Is this your impression of people in the library? They're just
It's
wizards.
so nerdy. Just get the work
Hey,
done. Man.
the library has been there long before we were all born, okay?
Exactly. Just like Your Honor has been in this court for the past 3 years, and that
Okay.
means something.
You cannot call me
Yeah,
old,
yeah.
okay, girl?
Hold on, you get all your references from everywhere else, and then you put it into AI, and then it helps you do your work.
I type it on my own first. I
You-
know how it works, and
yeah lah,
use
you have
the
to
AI to
prompt it,
kind of
what?
see how I could structure
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I already have
Ah.
in the most efficient way.
So technically, you're working
Okay.
hand in hand with it.
Exactly. It's meant to be a collaborative learning tool.
Collaborative, we like
Replace what we are doing.
Collab.
Or let
Like a collab tag on Instagram.
Instagram,
Yeah.
yes. You know,
And
influencers
now
like to do
available
that.
on TikTok as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
But your concern is also that DeepSeek is not secure, is that right?
Due to the data
Yes.
privacy.
What if my personal information, all the confidential information is leaked into the online and just a no return path?
Oh.
And not just on a personal level,
Yeah.
on an
Okay.
international level, countries are also worried that confidential warfare information gets leaked out.
Wow, we are going so far.
I mean,
Yeah.
that time
Oh.
I'm in the field of medical science.
Oh, wow.
I'm so in tune with whatever's happening around the world.
Ah.
Okay,
Fine.
so what
Project.
makes using ChatGPT more secure for you then
Right.
compared
So
to
for,
DeepSeek?
for OpenAI ChatGPT, they actually have output regulation. So whatever
Ah.
input actually goes through a very strict regulation process.
Mm.
Not like DeepSeek. It's not deep at all.
Correct,
Deep
and
lah.
DeepSeek actually has weak encryption, so it becomes a potential risk to privacy.
Exactly,
Correct.
which is why so many countries are banning it.
I see.
Very
I see.
good.
Okay.
Good pointers. Lah.
Amarjit, then I wanna go to you. Why did you start using DeepSeek?
Well, Your Honor, I'm the one who's honored to be here, to be honest. But
Oh my.
anyway, Your Honor, let's talk a little bit about DeepSeek. You go to the toilet, you need to regulate your output, man. No, right?
Also, so I think my final thesis project in the field of medical science, we just go into the washroom. Oh my god! And
Isn't
they show
that
you
what
deep.
our education
Hey, wait,
is?
you all both study the medical science, ah?
Now I highly doubt that he managed to go in there with qualification.
Oh, yes.
She specializes in bowel movements, apparently. DeepSeek is just a platform that can do API configuration. You know, you can integrate the information that you get from DeepSeek into other softwares as well. So like if I, let's say, so it can help me process stats, like statistics, it can help me process everything at a fast pace.
Can't
you know?
ChatGPT do that?
That ChatGPT can do that, but it does it better. If
Okay,
it does it
okay.
better.
At what cost?
Does
At
it
what
better?
expense? At your data
Who
privacy?
cares?
I can.
What data do you have to hide? Oh, the fact that when you were 7,
Not
you
just
got
about me.
scared of the drain. I scared to fall in the drain.
Can I ask both of you, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh,
I want to be a medical doctor to contribute to humanity.
Medical doctor in what field?
that's so well said. Lah. Sorry.
Area of women health, because I think that's the area that requires the most resources right now.
Okay, and then how about you?
Organ harvest.
Organ. You want to be an organ?
Organ what?
Harvest.
You want to be an organ?
Harvester.
Illegal organ trading.
You know what's the best part? I really think he's not talking about the liver. He's talking about the piano.
I'm really
Oh, okay.
everything about him speaks unethical.
Unethical. Everything about him is unethical.
Not the mental institute. You're not.
You know,
Hey, just tell me, is the organ harvesting legal?
It's not.
No, right?
Your Honor, I respect ChatGPT. I'm
Mm,
a respectful guy.
yes.
You don't respect me.
Let's say ChatGPT is a friend. Let's look at DeepSeek like a professor.
Ooh,
Okay, okay.
Because a
Wait.
professor is technical.
Mm.
Yes.
It's academic.
Yeah.
A professor can tell you exactly what you need to say in a thesis.
But I feel like you, even just being here, you are just over reliant on having something else, this like platform explain things to you. You are not like completely
Convincing
present
anybody.
with us, yeah, and you're
Yeah.
not really convincing us that this is a better tool.
Your Honor, professor is meant to teach us everything we don't know, right? The thing
Mm.
about DeepSeek is that it actually censors itself for certain topics, which is not the spirit of learning.
You know, sometimes you need to censor yourself when you talk.
Yeah.
But not when the learner is very keen to find out information. You shouldn't be avoiding the topic.
Yeah,
You should
but
be
sometimes
redirecting.
maybe you ask me a very personal question. I don't want to talk about it. I can tell you what, it's boundaries.
That is not a personal issue. It's issues concerning the whole world. It's social political issues that they are not.
I mean, the media feeds us what the media wants to feed us, lah. Which also sounds like DeepSeek.
That's why
also.
critical thinking
Ah.
skills are important. We cannot overly rely on media, on ChatGPT itself. Even I agree that we shouldn't over rely on it. We are humans. We have our own mind.
Your Honor,
Yes.
one time I was walking into a classroom, I saw
Okay.
Sophie Lim, right?
Okay.
She was using her phone, using ChatGPT, and she was asking ChatGPT, am I pretty enough? And then ChatGPT said, yes. And then she's like, and then she like giggled to herself. You tell me, Your Honor, the reliance, if what she's talking about, if she doesn't rely on ChatGPT,
Hi,
I think
Chat.
that's like,
Is Munah and Kishan from Singapore very good-looking people?
Hello. It's great to hear from you. I haven't come
trying
across
to avoid the
specific
question.
information about Chris and Christian from Singapore. Are they
Guys are very good looking people. I
Oh.
don't need the ChatGPT to tell me that.
Thank you. No, but I don't see anything wrong with her Googling and asking, am I pretty? I mean, we Google ourselves all the time.
Every day I wake up in the morning looking at my numbers going, shit.
Oh,
that DeepSeek also has the R1 NVIDIA model, which means that what it does is that it's able to creatively interpret whatever you input, such that you don't need to go all over the place to be extra clear in what you're asking it.
I see.
It can already infer what you're saying.
so there are official sources that accuse DeepSeek of smuggling their NVIDIA chips to China that should actually be banned.
Okay.
So while it's not confirmed there's like severe investigation going on, shouldn't this accusation alone be worrying enough for us to not use it for now?
Yeah,
Please, I've seen her smuggle chips into the cinema.
NVIDIA chip.
These are- Yeah.
Whatever he mentioned that DeepSeek can do, ChatGPT can do as well. It's
Yes.
just a little bit long-winded, a little bit slower.
Yeah.
But at least it's ethical, it's responsible, it's regulated.
Don't you feel that it is a breach of your own privacy?
I mean, as long as I don't know that you're breaching my privacy, do I really care? No, maybe I don't. Hey,
Good,
maybe,
but you know,
maybe
it
someone
might
knows
you
better.
in the
I will
long
know
run.
what.
You know what you are describing DeepSeek as? Or not?
What?
Those chikope with their phone coming down there, filming, and you just see that.
And
You know what?
he says he doesn't care if it's stealing your information as long as he doesn't know. Ignorance is bliss. Really?
Ignorance is bliss, Your Honor.
No,
Hey,
it is
we
not.
operate on
Ignorance
ignorance.
gets you in
No.
trouble. That's why you are in court right now.
Your case is not solidified.
Okay.
I'm looking at you.
You know what? We've heard a lot from both of you, from each side, and we're really trying to understand both sides before we make our final verdict later on. But we
But-
want to see that you brought in some evidence.
Yeah.
Shall we maybe start with you?
Let's go.
You know, as you can see, DeepSeek's success is evident.
Okay?
You know, we
Yes.
look at DeepSeek as being one of the top 10 AI, and having been a newcomer to have achieved such a status, I think it's only second to ChatGPT in the world. Do you use the internet, Your Honor?
Yes?
I use the internet too. You use the internet. He
Can you,
uses
can
the
you
internet.
talk to us, please?
You use the internet.
Yes.
Right? Now, Your Honor, you know when the internet started, right?
Yes.
There was only one goal in mind.
What
Is to make the world more efficient, more interconnected.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Now, what is the internet being used for now? On one hand, we have
TikTok dance.
yeah. On one hand,
TikTok
we do have
trends.
That's exactly what's appearing with your face on
Exactly.
it. It's so irritating.
Hey, I never do the
You never
dance,
dance
okay?
that,
I
don't
never
bluff.
I don't know how to dance
Right.
yet. Yeah.
Wait,
No, never.
we have just the sickest of things.
like what? Please
The
dark
elaborate.
web.
The dark
Yes.
web came. So
Not
now,
good.
now, Your Honor, because the dark web exists,
Yes.
does that mean we cannot use the internet anymore? We shouldn't use the internet anymore? No, what?
Lawyer.
Mm.
Can you talk us through the articles that you've presented?
Your Honor, the US stock investing in ChatGPT has plummeted. And why has it plummeted? It's because DeepSeek is an affordable, much more affordable alternative
Okay.
that can do as well, if not better, than ChatGPT. Now, this just goes to show, if we're talking about accessibility, what's limiting our accessibility in this world? Well, it's money, right?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
things are cheaper, we are happier.
yes,
right.
that's
We're all
right.
happier.
Yes.
And so, my point is,
Your point is?
Thank you very much for that interactive evidence. Can you also take us through your evidence?
Come on.
Yes.
Sure. Your Honor, as you can see, the article
Yes.
listed a list of countries that have banned DeepSeek out of different reasons, but mainly data security issues. Because they are just concerned that not just personal private information, but national level information that's actually important to the economy will also be leaked to the world. And that's going to jeopardize all the countries' safety.
Okay, Canada, Netherlands, South Korea, Taiwan.
And he kept saying that there are more important issues out there, like people fighting each other. But the thing is, a digital war is as dangerous.
Yes, that is correct. Good. Okay, next one. Very good, your sources.
Good, like
okay.
thesis like that.
Can you take us through your other piece of evidence?
And my fellow friend here, maybe former friend here,
Oh, yeah.
and he mentioned that DeepSeek is
Dipstick! Dipstick! Oh,
It's not funny.
Order!
he said dipstick. Shut
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that talking to a child?
Yeah.
He mentioned that DeepSeek is faster, cheaper, and better. But the thing is, DeepSeek is censoring important information wherever there are certain topics that are touched on.
Yeah.
For example, you can see from the screenshot.
What is the political status of Taiwan? Sorry, I'm not sure how to approach this type of question yet. Let's chat about math, coding, and logic problems instead.
Oh, it's telling you. It's
And
telling
we are
you
in the
what we
field of
should talk
medical
about.
science.
What
There's
does
gonna be a lot of-
Who is Lai Ching-te? Sorry, I'm not sure how to approach this type of question yet. Let's chat about the math, coding, logic. It really is like, you know,
Telling
like
you
when
this
you,
is it.
it's really like you are the reporter and the person you are interviewing doesn't want to reply.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very-
Hey, Kokanadan, where you?
What happened to him?
Sorry, Honor. I was just getting bored. I thought I'd sit down for a minute.
We didn't ask to be here, but we are here.
Yeah. Bring the.
People around you. Respect our time.
Yeah.
I respect your time, so I really want to get
Thank
to the
you,
bottom.
thank
I
you,
know.
thank you.
Okay, this is a good piece of evidence.
I know the answer.
I know that there will come a day where we have to integrate and live with technology and AI. But it's all the more important that we have to regulate the output because there will be so many people using it. Like he mentioned, the world is interconnected, interdependent.
Yeah.
How can we be jeopardizing each other's safety? We should be using it to advance our lives in an ethical way.
That's a very good point.
You got any rebuttal to that?
Finally.
That's it.
No, it's a good point.
Okay.
If you were a giraffe.
Oh, wait. Hello?
Who's that?
Oh, I see. You want to join? Yeah, sure. We have room for one more if you want.
Yeah. Make sure you can talk better.
Okay.
My friend.
Okay.
Your friend,
Bye. Okay, so somebody has been listening to us talk about all this AI and they want to join us.
Are we-
Bring him in!
Did somebody say
Ah.
giraffe?
Okay, well, okay. Could you maybe introduce yourself?
Hold on, Nugget.
My name is Professor Lim Wieket, and I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth
In
Thank
this
you very
courtroom.
much.
in this courtroom.
Tell me why you called us and wanted to be here.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Your
Tell
Honor.
us.
I'm here today because this is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
It really is.
Okay.
Because we've been over here talking about the benefit of AI and why
Yes.
it's good, why it's bad. I'm against AI. We talked a lot about ChatGPT
Yes.
and DeepSeek, but I have a question, honestly.
Okay,
I'll ask the court.
you ask lah.
But we are
Right.
asking. Never mind, you carry on.
Why do we even need to integrate all these AI things when we are supposed to be improving our intelligence?
But as an educator, you know that in Singapore also, we're looking to be more collaborative with AI to help with work, right, in school. How do you feel about that?
I think there is no need for that.
Because we are an
Need.
institution of education,
Mm.
right, to
Yes.
better ourselves.
Yes.
How can you say we are bettering ourselves by if you're using another tool?
Prof,
Okay.
ChatGPT is approved,
Yeah.
just not DeepSeek. Like, Prof, I want to assure you that I do it in my homework. I only use AI to supplement what's already done. So like even Education Minister has mentioned that AI can be used as a collaborative learning tool.
Once you put
Assuming-
the government,
Assuming we have mastered the fundamental concepts, which I have my full confidence, I really mastered the fundamental concepts of medical science.
How sure are you of that?
You would know from my past work.
So, what do you hope to achieve by, interfering in our court session here today?
I want to cancel AI's role in
Education. I think
Ah.
it makes sense for a lot of other circumstances. Like if you want to reply email.
back in the day, it's encyclopedia, textbooks, pen and paper. But now times are changing, right? We are in the 21st century. A laptop is in everybody's hand. Now we got AI helping us with these tools to better our work.
Mm.
So are you open in this shift in power and education? Are you open to it that we can learn from these things?
It depends on how it's integrated.
Wow.
Right? For us to suddenly say, yeah, I have a thesis that I need to write, ask ChatGPT to do it. No.
Okay, so now that we know that ChatGPT is approved,
Yes.
right? Are you willing to work with ChatGPT?
On a more collaborative level.
Correct.
I would have to see the end result. Right?
Ah.
I have to see the end result because if you are using ChatGPT or not, right? If the end result is still not up to par of what I expect from my students,
Then you have an F lah.
at the end of the day, these people that graduate, go out into the world, I want them to provide
Value to the society
Yeah.
with what they have,
Yes.
with what they can do.
Yeah.
Professor, even SIT, Singapore Institute of Technology,
I know what it
has,
stands for. Yeah.
they have
See
stated
your
on their
professor.
website that they allow
You got
ChatGPT
school.
to be used as long as there's critical evaluation of the content. So,
Yes.
which is what I'm currently doing with my thesis.
Just to summarize,
Mm.
you like it the old school way,
Mm.
you rather not have AI in the classroom, you want it all natural, correct?
And just to add on to that, to supplement that, right?
Mm.
I believe in education, there is no real need for it.
Mm.
Only when you're out in the world and you're using it as a tool
Yeah.
to, sorry, what is he doing to that cock over there?
Hey!
Objection!
That is not
Step
appropriate.
away from the cock.
Point is, after they
As
go
a
out into the
tool.
world, after they
Yes.
Have gone through the education and everything and they've gained all that value, then they can decide on what they want to do with the tools available to them.
Okay,
Ah.
okay.
To make a difference in the medical world.
And you're
Yes.
also open to the fact that if they are using a software and if it's known to be ethical and approved, you are not going to say no to it.
Well, unfortunately, I can't say no to it.
Okay,
Right?
but you still
the
got some-
university has to say yes, but I'm still a strong believer in, relying on the sweat on your back.
Okay,
Now, everyone, basically, honest and Prof and you, I just want to say that in terms of DeepSeek versus ChatGPT, another reason why DeepSeek is superior is because of regulation, and I think we all can relate to it. I think you guys are artists at some point of your life. You guys are also actors, but it's a side job,
sorry, what?
right?
This is a legit job, I'm a judge.
Right. You
Yes.
understand the value of freedom of expression. You understand the value of, working in an unregulated environment so that you can experiment, so that
Yes.
you can create. If we were to take away this freedom, right, which is to impose regulations, as they say, right, which is what ChatGPT is doing, we are essentially limiting the ability of an individual to use this tool to create what they want and in that sense contribute to the general discourse of society. The society can only move forward when we are free to do so. I lost track of my point, but basically what I'm saying is,
You were doing so well, by the way. Where was this man the entire time?
Yeah.
Precise.
We wanted him from the start.
Well,
We are
his
actually
thoughts.
listening to you and agreeing with what you're saying. Completely valid what you say about being creative and not having regulations put on your creative freedom.
Yes.
But I think if you take AI into consideration, it's also killing the earth on a bigger scale.
Hmm.
With all the
Tech farms,
all
the
the tech
processing
farms
unit
and all
farms.
that. Yeah. So it is detrimental to an extent.
Yeah.
That in mind, please can we hear closing statements?
So, Your Honor, we are in the field of medical science. Healthcare is a fabric of our society.
Okay.
You know why I kept mentioning that DeepSeek cannot be used because of how it infringes data privacy?
Yes.
Can you imagine people with confidential medical condition, pre-existing genetic issues being leaked to the world? It leaves them so vulnerable to treatments, to insurance coverage. And not to mention at an international level, we are putting all these countries at risk of a digital war. And financially, the stock just fell. It's going to shake out the whole global economy. So how can we allow ourselves to over-rely on DeepSeek, an unregulated AI tool? And with that, I just really want to submit my thesis project. It's due in 5 days' time.
Okay, yes, okay. Thank you very much.
Your Honor, after this, I've come to reflect on my actions, and I've realized that maybe I should care about people. Maybe I should care more, and maybe I should care more about the implications of my usage of DeepSeek. However, I'm going to stick to my point that DeepSeek is a more powerful engine, and perhaps us as one happy family could progress forward into finding ways we could use AI in a collaborative manner, but one that one that is also unregulated enough for us to experiment and continue with its usage.
Thank you. I think I appreciate where you have come at the end of this session.
I think you spend too much time with him already.
We-
Starting to sound like him. Okay,
Brainwash.
we will go. What is it called? Recess.
We will go for a recess,
Recess.
and we will come back with a verdict.
With our deliberation.
Yes. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you.
Just not open to the idea. Actually, like people are implementing ChatGPT to be more collaborative.
Yeah. Maybe we don't look at this as a sentence. Maybe we look at this as we are helping him broaden his mind and get with the time.
So maybe like the training session to use AI to understand the AI.
Correct.
Okay, so we'll do that for him.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's okay.
But you satisfied?
Okay.
I think it's good lah. Okay.
Okay. All right, court is in session and we have made our verdict. But before that, we want to hear from our jury. Do we find Amarjit Singh guilty?
We have one guilty,
Okay.
two guilty, one not.
We have one not guilty, then one okay.
Everybody guilty.
Okay, thank you very much, jury, for that. We appreciate it a lot. So we actually have come up with our final verdict. We find you guilty on 5 counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you count or not?
We are sentencing you to 1 month of no AI help for your homework and assignments.
Let's
No
see lah.
AI help.
Yes,
It
because
affects you also lah.
hey,
You have to listen to your verdict. No, put your finger on your lip
because
now.
we find that you've been over reliant on AI and you don't have the critical evaluation skills required.
And on top of that, a mandatory session on AI's ethical use in academia with Sophie's supervision. Sophie
Yes.
can do whatever she wants to make you learn. You understand?
Yes.
My supervision.
Hey. We also find Professor Wicket guilty.
Yeah. Of what? Being a boomer.
And because of that, we sentence you to mandatory
2 hours.
2-hour AI training on ChatGPT.
Can I say no?
No,
Who
you
said you
cannot.
can?
Okay?
I
You-
didn't come here to get
Hey,
attention.
listen. You will learn the basics of AI, its ethical implications, and how it can complement your traditional methods rather than replace it. So we completely respect where you're coming from, but we need you to open up your mind a little bit and be less of a
Boomer! Get
You.
with the times lah. Get with the times. But I'm still not satisfied. This court holds you in contempt of court, therefore sentencing you to an extra 1 month community service at Mandai Wildlife Reserve to clean giraffe shit.
This is for the disrespect you've shown
To this
in
courtroom.
this court. Yes.
I'm sorry lah.
We are sorry that you have to clean shit also.
Sorry, no cure.
Yeah.
So since he has to serve 1 month of like service to the environment, and I'll be doing my final thesis alone, can I have more time, please?
No. I'm
Yeah.
done with this.
Oh.
I'm done with this. This is a ridiculous court. This is a circus. Back down here.
No. Only this court can dismiss you. Now we hold you in contempt. You will join him
Yes.
1 month at the Mandai Wildlife Reserve to clean giraffe shit.
So I don't get
Wait, but
I
there's
got 1
giraffe.
month extension.
Giraffe.
You
Other
got 1
giraffes.
month extension. Yes, 1
Yeah.
month extension for you. You go to the Mandai Wildlife Reserve. Go serve 1 month in the giraffe pen. If that,
The case is closed.
I really don't know how to clean giraffe shit without AI. I need to use AI to be able to clean giraffe shit because AI is who I am and the I is me.
I know the court is just. Now I get to finish out my thesis project on my own and I get a 1 month extension, finally! And I can continue to graduate as a top student in my institution. Yes!
I don't like AI. I don't like it. And now I have to spend 2 months cleaning giraffe shit. I'm not even a full-time professor, okay? I'm part-time. You know, I drive Grab. No, I can't even drive Grab. 2 months cleaning shit.
It's great to hear you're enjoying the show. Budget decisions typically depend on the production company.
So it's your life. So it's
Thank
your
you
life.
very much. So thanks so much for watching this very last episode of season 3. I am Judge Munah.
And I'm Judge Kishan. And if you like this, like, share, comment, subscribe for more. And we will see you on
Season
4.
Demand for it, guys.
Close.